The 2018 Toyota Mirai is a four-seat midsize four-door sedan powered entirely by hydrogen, making it the company's only full zero-emission vehicle. It's sold only in areas of California where hydrogen fueling stations exist, about 3 dozen as of January 2018, so it's limited to travel within the radius of that network. The Mirai is available only in a single trim level, with few options. We rate the Mirai at 4.8 out of a possible 10 points, a seemingly low score for Toyota's Halo Car and Technology Showcase. It loses points for its styling, performance, and comfort, though it gets a top green score. No safety ratings for the Mirai have been issued, so we can give it a score on the front. Read more about how we rate cars. The Mirai scores lower than all its competitors, including the Honda Clarity fuel cell, which is simply a nicer, more capacious, better performing, and longer-range hydrogen vehicle. The Tesla Model S and less expensive Model 3 can use their maker's nationwide supercharger fast-charging network for long-distance road trips with zero tailpipe emissions, while the Chevrolet Bolt EV is considerably less expensive than the Mirai and performs considerably better. The Toyota Mirai was the first vehicle to use a new Toyota styling idiom when it launched for 2016, and the results were peculiar at best, and breathtakingly ugly at worst. We give it a score of just 2 points out of a possible 10 for its design and styling, subtracting 2 points for the bizarre exterior and a third for an interior that tries too hard to be futuristic. Bits of the Mirai's fastback shape appear to float over other bits, with a black painted recess dividing the hood from the fenders and more shiny black on the rear pillars to give the roof a levitating appearance over the windows. Giant intakes at the lower front corners feed air to compressors, radiators, and electronics for the fuel cell powertrain. Inside, the Mirai looks somewhat like a Prius that's trying too hard to underscore its "this is the future" theme. The dash has 3 individual displays, including a vertical tablet-like touchscreen in the center. The controls actually work well enough, but you have to learn their peculiarities and quirks. The 2018 Toyota Mirai is powered by a 114 kilowatt, 153 horsepower, fuel cell stack that combines oxygen from the air with hydrogen from a pair of tanks behind and under the rear seat to generate electricity and water vapor. That electricity powers a motor that drives the front wheels. We give the Mirai 3 points out of a possible 10 for performance, deducting 1 point apiece for its anemic acceleration at higher speeds and its uninspiring, numb handling. The Mirai will accelerate decently from a stop to perhaps 30 miles per hour, making it useful in city and suburban driving. Because fuel cells like to operate at a steady output that doesn't match the stop-and-go nature of much daily driving, a 1.6 kWh nickel-metal hydride hybrid battery pack gives short boosts of energy when hard acceleration is required. But performance starts to ebb above 35 miles per hour, partly due to just 150 horsepower moving a vehicle that weighs more than 2 tons. The quoted 0 to 60 mph acceleration time is about 9 seconds, but even merging, let alone overtaking, at highway speeds demands careful pre-planning.
Rob Stone, 2 damn phones, Babylon's came.